What's going on, guys? GM Bush back with another video. Earlier, I had the video come out about the level system in Madden, the season rewards, how it works now. Of course, it's changed in comparison to Madden 21 with the new changes there. But with this video, you should have hopefully that one's already out. Should have already seen it. This video, we're going to talk about the first things you should do in Madden, the minute you get your hands on the game. What should you be doing? What's the best way to attack things? I know some people probably have already started EA Access, the trial that you can get. PlayStation users unfortunately got a little later than Xbox, and then I saw even in Europe they got it even much later, but all around you should still be in the early stages of playing the game, and if you haven't got your hands on it yet, then this will help even more because you'll see firsthand what I've done, what I think is the best, especially as a no money spent player. And getting into it as always though, guys, if you enjoyed, if you could leave a like, a comment, it would be greatly appreciated. And comment down below what your goals are with Madden this year. Are you going no money spent? Is your goal doing a theme team? I'm just kind of curious where everyone's heads are at right now. But let's get into it. So when you load up Madden, it's going to put you into you're going to have to do some solos part of the campaign. I'll show these right here. There's just a few solos that you're going to have to do before you can do anything whatsoever. It's going to be these campaign, and it's going to be labeled preseason here. Most of these are really easy. Rush for a few yards, play defense for a drive, don't allow touchdowns, you'll see. And then at the end, you are going to have to play a full game. Once you complete this full game, you'll finally be able to back out and access the rest of Madden for the most part. You should be level 2 by that point, and then you'll unlock the rest of these campaign solos and more. So once that's all done, because you can't do anything before you do those solos, there's a few things you're going to want to do. If you have your pre-order packs, I know Xbox users already have them. Unfortunately, if you're on PlayStation like myself, you don't have those yet. But eventually, you'll get your pre-order packs, and you're going to want to open those. You're going to get a bunch of golds, a bunch of elites. There's the Team Fantasy packs. Those are going to just spit out a bunch of just all-around cards, golds, elites, silvers, power-ups, maybe potentially rookies, potentially coin quick sell cards, a lot of stuff, and you're going to be able to add a lot of your stuff to your binder, and you're going to be able to work with that. Because I'm on PlayStation, have not gotten these packs yet, so I'll explain more about what I will do with them rather than what I have done, since I don't have them yet. And of course, it varies based on what you pull, but there's a few things you're going to want to do. There's a couple things with your cards you're going to want to do, solo-based things you're going to want to do, and pack-based things you're going to want to do. So starting with the solos, right off the bat, you're only going to have the campaign and the early access solos. The early access solos, rather all these solos, they do end up taking time. There's a lot of full game solos, or maybe play the second half type of solos, or score 3 touchdowns. So some of these do take a lot of time, but you're going to want to knock out these early access as soon as you can. You can knock these out until, as you can see, August 19th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Once it hits then, these solos will no longer be accessible. They give a choice of a Brady or a Mahomes power-up. They give an 80-plus overall wide receiver. That is Nat. I was lucky enough to get 83 overall Justin Jefferson. Of course, again, you can't sell it, but it's going to just add value to your team. It's going to save you some coins, because instead of having to go out and buy that receiver, you're getting a free elite receiver. It's just great. It's great content to add to your team. So you're going to want to knock out these early access solos right away. Then you're going to have to go to these campaign. You'll see on the right, it shows all the rewards if you do everything. If you complete every solo, max stars, you're going to get 100,000 plus coins, 230 quick training, 7 common or better strategy items, which again are like the chemistries in a sense, 5 silver players, 16 gold or better, so you can get a lead out of those, a guaranteed power-up player, a power-up pass, a campaign player, and a team captain. And then of course with the campaign player, you can upgrade them to the NAT version by adding in some, I believe, gold players into a set with them. So solo-wise, knock out these early access right away, then hit up the campaign and try and knock that out. That's what I'm working on right now. Pack-wise, again, if you have your pre-order packs, rip those. We'll talk about in a second what to do with those cards that you get. Other than that, I wouldn't really touch packs. I wouldn't buy any packs. Of course, if you are if you are spending money on the game, these packs, they look pretty valuable, especially like this elite player pack. You're going to get 15 guaranteed elites plus 8 platinum cards. I mean, I think that's pretty nuts for right off the bat. It's a lot of money to spend, but if you're someone who does that, in a sense, it's a great value. let's talk cards, what to do with cards, some sets to do. So right off the bat, I'll show you this set. In the campaign, every year when you start Madden, your team is littered with bronze players, and these bronze players always account for nothing. You upgrade and you get a silver player at the position, you get a gold, you get an elite at that position, and the bronze player goes away and it sits in your binder, or you quick sell it for like 2 training, and then it's just useless. This year, they've added in something to do with these bronze players. So the first one is you can put 2 bronze players one time into this power-up player pack. I believe it's about 30 power-up players. You get to pick one. I believe they're just predetermined one power-up. They don't want to put in like Tyreek Hills or anything like that. It's nothing. It's guaranteed choices. So you're at least going to be able to get a free power-up for 2 bronze players, which again would have amounted for like 5 training total last year. So it's value that you wouldn't have gotten before. At the same time, 2 more bronze players, you can get a 62 to 81 overall power-up pass. It's a one-time thing again. You can't do this set more than once. But hey, I'm more than happy to take a power-up pass when before you got nothing for those bronzes. And then the last one, this is repeatable. You can exchange 8 bronze players for 1 gold or better player, non-auction, non-trade. So if we check this out here, we'll see if I have enough. Of course, I do have enough bronzes, but it's the ones that aren't in my lineup as well. We'll add in a couple more. It's just not going to let me add them in immediately. But we'll add this. We won't add that guy in, I guess. This is the one problem, is you do have to have enough of positions. It looks like I'm not going to have enough right now, so we probably won't be able to actually add in all of these. Well, there's actually one. So nonetheless, what you'll find here is that once you add these all in, you're going to get free gold or better players. Of course, they are non-auction, non-trade, which is a little bit unfortunate. But when you think about it, a free gold or better player, it's not. It's going to be something that will work on your team. It will help your team. And I get an elite out of it. Who are we going to get? Right tackle Braden Smith. Free. 8 bronzes. I got an elite. That's a perfect example of this. I actually couldn't have played out better if I asked. So we're not going to be able to auction them off. We're not going to be able to sell them, but that's completely fine. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put him in my lineup, right? And that's going to give us an upgrade. And the other thing, too, is there are sets that you can put him in down the line. Just because he's non-auction, non-trade doesn't mean he can't go into sets. So now you can see this is kind of what the team's looking like right now. It's nothing crazy, but it's progress. We've got 4 elites on our offense already. Defense is struggling a little bit, but it'll get there. So you're going to want to do that with your bronzes. The other thing you're going to want to do, which is massive, is all the low silvers, high silvers you get, especially when you end up getting your pre-order packs, if they don't have value, exchange them. Check the value of everything. But you can see here, 2 low silvers get you a high silver. 3 high silvers get you a low gold. 3 low golds get you a high gold. I wouldn't exchange high golds. But here's the thing. Power-ups have value. Rookie cards have a lot of value. And high golds and even some low golds are going to have value. If we check out my binder here, that's not my binder. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the menus here. But all gold, a lot of golds, all rookies, all power-ups, they're going to have value. Silvers might not. So you can trade up some silvers for some golds that could potentially have value. If we check out this guy here, 78 Dalvin Tomlins. We can't check him out. Sorry. Apologies. Find a gold that I can check out. All right, this guy here, Darrell Henderson Jr., 5,500 coins for a 74 overall running back. I'm going to take that deal. I'm going to try and put this guy up. It might not go through. It might not sell, and that's okay. But we're going to run him up. We're going to put him up for 5,000. You can see he's recently sold for 33 and 35. This is one new feature I really like about Madden, is you can see the recent sales. So we know he's sold for a max of 3,500. Let's see if we can get 4,250 for him. Yes, that's quite a bit lower than what's up right now, but sometimes prices aren't realistic, right? So we're going to put him up. That might sell and get me 4K for a card that was my backup running back. And I'm just going to do that with all my golds. I'm going to go through. A lot of these guys aren't going to be auctionable right away because you get them from solos. Here's another guy, left guard, 3K for him. All right, we'll put him up for sale, right? And that's, he hasn't sold before. So no one's bought him yet. So let's put him up for 2,900. Post that. And right there, if those 2 cards sell, which there's a pretty good chance there's going to be 6, 7K for some golds. Rookies have a ton of value. Power-ups have a ton of value. So don't be afraid to exchange for that. You never know what you could get out of it. I know these silvers don't really go for much, so you're not really losing any value, right? But if you get something, it's the game of risk in a sense, right? But you're not really risking much when you're exchanging these low silvers because they just don't have the value. I know I've said that a bunch, but I think we've added in enough actually without even adding that again. So here's a high silver. Maybe we get lucky, maybe not, and it's okay if we don't. We'll put it towards a gold. We get a power up, Keanu Neal. So we get a Keanu Neal power up. He might not be worth a ton, but he's worth more than 2 low silvers. I can promise you that. He might actually even be part of that power up pack that you get for free with the bronzes. But he's not. 5K for this guy. So we just made 5K off of 2 silvers. Again, another perfect example. And you can see he sold for 12,600 27 minutes ago. Right now, his lowest buy now is 5,300. So we're going to put him up for 52. I don't think 12,000 is realistic. I'm going to be honest. I think that's just an early sell before people really get their hands on the game. We're going to put him up for 5,200, and that should sell. And we'll be sitting at, once everything sells, 25,000 coins for nothing. So that's what I would do right now. Just to recap, once you get your packs, exchange things up until you get to the low gold. Once you hit gold tier, be a little more, check the prices of things. If you get a gold card, check the price before you just go and exchange it. Always sell your rookies. Always sell your power-ups. Do not exchange those. They have a ton of value. Again, knock out your solos. That's how you get team captains. That's how you get all of these different rewards, we'll say, that can really boost your team. And then, enjoy the game. Have fun with the solos. Madden season the start of Madden season only happens once, right? So enjoy it. And then lastly, I just wanted to show you, if you check out these high rookies, the 75 plus rookies, they're 5K minimum. That's crazy. It's really good value. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. That's going to be it for this video. I hope this helps in some way, some form. Let me know what you guys are doing on day one. It's great to be back with Madden, and we will be back with more videos soon. As soon as I get my pre-order packs especially, we will drop the first episode of No Money Spent. Right now, I'm just grinding solos, as I recommend you all do. Get them all done, level up, and enjoy the game. That's going to be it for me, guys, and I will talk to you later. Peace.